sur cette vidéo après avoir joué avec notre ami la légende Mahmoud qui essayait de draguer une femme plus jeune. On avait réussi à avoir le 100% au troisième essai, je crois. Celui-là il était un peu plus difficile. Il y a quelques comportements quand on est plus vieux qui sont moins intuitifs. Nous allons explorer le club de striptease. Elle est belle, elle est sensuelle, elle est rebelle. Oula, oui, elle essaye de nous étoiler. Comment ne plus être un simple client et la voir en dehors de son travail sans payer pour des danses. But, obtient son numéro. Alors, je connais personnellement des gens qui vont être particulièrement intéressés par cette vidéo.
Alright guys, got Cuphead today.
Je ne donnerai pas de nom.
But obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this? Okay, it's quite big. Jump. Hold for a high jump. Hold for a high jump. High jump. 1, 2. Alright, bear with it guys. Miss Woman, thanks for the donation. Alright, let's get on this.
Je stream un mec qui stream.
Alright. Okay, try that. No. Maybe it'll fall down if I just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. Double jump. Okay, from here it's definitely gonna work. Aye. Fucking shit, huh? Lol. What's funny? It's not funny. This is not easy, guys. It's a hard game. Haven't you heard? I'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll get it. I didn't die at least. Alright. Ready? 1, 2. Piece of shit game, yeah? John Tag. You are shit at games.
Alors, laissez tomber, arrêtez de jouer, va dans un club de striptease. Allez vous faire foutre, toi et toute ta famille. Alors, encore une fois, pour ceux qui n'ont pas vu les vidéos précédentes, le premier, on essaye d'être le plus proche du 100% avec la réponse sérieuse. En général, on n'y arrive pas. Donc la deuxième, on regarde quelles options étaient moyennes et on essaie de trouver la bonne réponse pour avoir le 100%. Et ensuite, on explore les réponses trolls. Donc, on va aller dans un club de striptease.
You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Cuphead. I think my controller was broken anyway. I'm going to the strip club.
Réaction classique. Mec qui joue au milieu d'un hangar.
That's the right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death.
Ah, j'ai bien envie de voir ce qui se passe après. Alors, je vais juste baisser légèrement le son du jeu. Alors, j'ai l'impression que Windows à chaque fois me remet le son du jeu à fond. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais c'est bien ça en fait. On remet à fond à chaque fois. Alors, quel jour faut-il aller dans un club de striptease? Donc un vendredi ou un mardi, sachant qu'évidemment le vendredi il y aura beaucoup plus de monde que le mardi. Je pense que si vraiment on est intéressé par une fille en particulier ou si on veut juste discuter avec les gens, les filles là-bas, c'est mieux qu'il n'y ait pas grand monde. Donc je pense qu'un mardi calme semble un peu mieux. Après, ils ont peut-être un peu moins de motivation.
That's right. Tuesday, there's going to be less people. Often she's forced to work on these kind of off nights in order to work at the weekend and make loads of money. And so it's a good opportunity to sit down, have a genuine conversation because the place isn't busy.
Logique. Alors, comment s'habiller? Un jean ou un pantalon doux? Sachant que les meufs dans les boîtes de dans les clubs de striptease aiment beaucoup s'asseoir sur nos genoux, je pense qu'un pantalon doux est un peu mieux.
Soft trousers. I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, Dave, in New York, told me this. He said that the girls often complain if you wear jeans because they're kind of rough to the touch. So if they're dancing and rub their legs on the
Sans
jeans,
l'expérience.
Obviously, problems.
Good tip.
Bon, on est bien préparé. On y va à la bonne période, on est bien habillé. Il n'y a pas grand monde. Ouh. Alors, il est pas assis dans un canapé, il fait quoi? Ah, il est au bar. Alors, demandez à la stripteaseuse combien son faux cul et ses faux seins lui ont coûté. Approchez la stripteaseuse. Citez une phrase de Pro Jared pour montrer que tu respectes les femmes. Aller s'asseoir à lancer un regard à la stripteaseuse qui te plaît, ou lui mettre une fessée pour attirer son attention. Alors, la A et la E, je pense qu'on va se faire assez facilement virer du strip club. Euh, les trois autres semblent ok. Alors, Pro Jared, je connais pas. Euh, aller s'asseoir lancer un regard semble bien. Approcher directement semble bien aussi. C'est vrai que c'est peut-être un des rares lieux où les femmes vont t'approcher en premier. C'est leur boulot, évidemment. Mais je pense que les deux sont bien. On va juste s'asseoir. Peut-être que Jared était mieux. On verra à la fin. Ça a l'air d'avoir fonctionné. Ah oui, alors avec leur cocktail
Have you
super
just
cher.
arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good also.
Ouais.
So in the strip club, it's all reversed. So, you know, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the approaching. So the guy kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice subtle approach in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to let the woman approach him?
That's right. And you said you approach sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah, I would approach.
Cool.
My name is Amber.
Ouh, c'est du
Nice to meet you,
bon
Amber.
faux prénom ça.
Nice to meet you too.
Alors déjà, juste un truc qui choque, mais la musique est vraiment pas forte en général. Faut parler beaucoup plus fort. Vraiment, ça dépend des strip clubs. Dire écoute chérie, on sait tous que ce n'est pas ton vrai nom, alors arrête ton baratin. Je pense que c'est un peu trop bourrin au début, mais sur certaines filles, ça peut peut-être marcher, mais je pense que c'est un peu trop bourrin. Sortir ta bite pour lui prouver que tu es un bien meilleur stripteaseur. Pas optimal, pas GTO, pas GTO. Lui demander pour quelle raison elle a choisi ce nom de scène. Ah, là c'est pas mal, parce que c'est déjà mieux que là. Et voilà, on lui fait comprendre qu'on n'est pas débile non plus. C'est pas mal ça. Ce nom est trop mignon pour toi, tu devrais choisir un nom plus coquin. Why not? Établir un lien en disant que le nom de stripteaseuse de ta mère était aussi Amber. Je pense que je vais aller sur la C.
Years ago, I had dated a dancer, and she told me that she chose her stage name because it had some special meaning to her. It had some spiritual connection. So, did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an amber necklace. So
Okay.
amber means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice story.
Yes, great idea to use the word stage name. It keeps it professional.
As opposed to
Stripper name?
stripper name.
I
Not
don't
so
think
good.
so. Not so good.
Fake name, ouais.
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
Actually, it's not a stone. It's fossilized tree resin.
C'est vrai.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
Et Jean-Michel Culture en plus. Hop là. Alors, Amber, c'est pas super, donc je pense que t'as bien choisi. C'est pas très gentil. Lui dire que tu aimes son nom parce qu'il est subtil. Lui raconter des trucs intéressants sur l'ambre. Ou lui demander si elle a déjà sucé pour de l'argent. Évidemment qu'elle a déjà sucé pour de l'argent. Enfin, quasi sûr. Ah, mais c'est ça, je voulais mettre sur Twitch tout à l'heure. Tout à l'heure, je voulais chercher de l'eau et je voulais faire un truc. Je voulais mettre public, enfin la notif que c'est not safe for work et enfin éviter qu'un enfant de 8 ans vienne sur mon stream. Évidemment, moi j'aime bien les blagues de cul, on a des sujets sensibles, donc faudrait éviter que des enfants regardent ça quand même. Mais j'ai oublié, je le ferai tout à l'heure. Alors, compliment sur son nom, c'est pas mal parce que c'est son nom de scène, donc c'est quelque chose qu'elle a choisi. C'est bien. Il raconter des trucs intéressants sur l'ambre, ça peut être pas mal aussi. Après, ça risque de faire un peu Jean-Michel Culture. Je sais pas. Je pense que la baie est un peu mieux, mais
I think it's great because it's subtle, and subtle is much more attractive. Too many girls are too full on, and I prefer something more real. And I think you're more real. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Very nice answer. You know, a lot of dancers have less subtle names, let's say. So Amber's quite a nice one. So why not compliment her on that?
Let me guess, it's your first time here, I can tell.
No, I just came. I'm waiting for my friend Mahmoud.
Ah, va y avoir Mahmoud, trop bien.
Or something. But I had some stress with cupcakes.
J'étais stressé à chaque
Just came here
stream.
to relax.
By the way, what's your name?
Alors, te faire désirer en lui disant qu'elle ne t'intéresse pas. Pourquoi pas? Vu qu'on est dans un rôle inversé, comme ils l'ont dit, pourquoi pas? Après, voilà, pour l'instant tout se passe bien. Je pense qu'il n'y a pas besoin de faire ça, c'est pas très utile. Mon vrai nom c'est Richard, mais mon nom de scène c'est Rivinda. Why not? Je m'appelle Richard et tu peux m'appeler Dick la grosse pite. Un peu trop tôt. Lui dire que ça ne la regarde pas en plaisantant, c'est pas très poli. Donc j'hésite entre A et B. La B elle est un peu troll. Je pense que la A est un peu mieux. Je trouve que c'est quand même pas très poli de ne pas dire son prénom. Donc je vais plutôt dire.
My name's Richard, but my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like it.
That's the right answer. It's
Ils sont morts de rire à chaque
little
fois.
joke that you can have any time. I think the dancers have probably heard it before, but it's still pretty funny.
And it puts you on the same level with her, doesn't it?
Ah,
You
'cause
both
you've-
have a stage name. There's some common ground.
Are you a banker? Obviously, you work in a bank or have some other serious office job.
Yeah, it's kind of serious. I have a pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite relaxed about it. And also, I do some YouTube videos and Twitch streaming, so I've got some variety in what I do.
That's nice.
Oh, hello.
Et voilà.
What's this?
À chaque putain de fois, elles font ça. En général, elles viennent direct et t'es là, oh papa, bonjour. Alors, lui dire qu'il ne vaudrait mieux pas parce que tu vas éjaculer dans ton pantalon. Ah putain. La laisser s'asseoir sur toi pendant un moment, puis lui dire qu'elle t'écrase les couilles. Lui dire de s'asseoir à côté de toi, la laisser s'asseoir sur toi pour voir ses seins de plus près. Bon, éjaculer dans le pantalon, c'est pas top. Après voilà, elle est assise sur notre cuisse, donc le coude elle nous écrase les couilles, c'est pas très crédible. Par contre, la virer, lui dire de s'asseoir à côté. C'est délicat. Si on la remballe un peu, est-ce qu'elle va le prendre mal ou pas? Salut Tom Trump, on est dans le club en effet. Alors... J'aime bien les trois, B, C, D là. Je pense pas qu'il y ait une mauvaise option, mais je me demande s'il y en a une qui est un peu mieux que les autres. La rembarrer doucement, why not? Ça, on la rembarre pas mal quand même. Non, tome 3, pas tout de suite les réponses 3. Au moins j'en élimine une à chaque fois que t'es là, c'est ça. Je dirais plutôt une de ces deux-là. Là, ça fait un peu... Enfin, si elle juste laissé s'asseoir sur toi, ça fait ok, mais pour voir ses seins de plus près, ça fait un peu pigeon, j'ai envie de dire. Hmm. Allez, faut bien que ça.
Yeah, baby, look at this, huh? Let me see.
Come on, what are you doing?
Let me have a
Ok,
little
non.
taste.
Fucking pervert.
Yeah, I am. And what?
Ok, je pensais pas qu'il allait faire ça.
So I'm here, pervert. Normal, yeah?
Le mec qui est là à côté.
Boobage.
Yeah. Clearly not the right
Ok,
option.
je pensais pas qu'il allait faire ça, notre ami troll. Bon, du coup, j'ai envie de tester celle-là.
Listen, it's kind of squashing my balls. Do you mind? Sorry.
Sorry. Are they okay?
Yeah, it should be alright.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
Better
sorry.
like this.
Ah, j'ai fail.
That could be funny, right?
Ok,
That
ok,
could actually
c'était
be
moi.
funny, yeah.
It could be funny with a stripper
It
who
depends
sits on laps
how
all the
she
time.
takes it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't be upset, nothing personal.
Don't you like my body?
Alors, lui dire qu'elle est belle, lui dire qu'elle vaut qu'elle vaut mieux que la vie de stripteaseuse et la sauver. Lui dire qu'elle est trop grosse. Pour ça, quelle que soit la femme, je ne pense pas que ce soit une bonne idée. Lui dire qu'elle est sexy, mais que c'est l'ensemble qui compte, pas que l'apparence. J'hésite entre A et D. Il y a mieux qu'elle. Bon, il y a toujours mieux, hein, mais... mais ça fait un peu le mec qui est pas venu là juste pour prendre une lap dance, donc je pense que c'est...
Of course, you're very sexy, but for me, it's about the entire package, not just looks. I need to find someone's character sexy. And don't you find that sex is so much more powerful when you have a deep connection with someone?
Yeah, I'm also looking for a deep connection and it's very
Je
important.
pense qu'on a eu la bonne réponse.
That's good, then we have that in common.
This is a great way to start because she probably gets approached by the way she looks quite regularly.
Exactly, so saying that you want something more is quite intriguing, and yeah, I think someone in that kind of job, same with modeling, I guess, you don't want to be recognized only for your looks.
You know, I work at nights and all these beautiful girls, men look at me, and sometimes I feel really horny.
Oh yeah?
And you know what? Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What was the best sex you ever had?
Ah bah si elle sexualise avant qu'on sexualise, on dit pas... Bon, on est à côté dans un club de striptease. Alors, trouver un moyen de lui parler de sexe, bah elle est déjà en train, donc... Lui dire qu'elle n'a jamais vraiment pris son pied si elle n'a pas couché avec toi. Lui dire puis changer de sujet. Alors, c'est assez bizarre. On vient de parler du fait qu'on n'était pas vraiment juste pour un coup d'un soir et qu'on voulait chercher quelqu'un à qui on prend le temps. Donc du coup, si on parle de cul tout de suite, ça fait plus on veut un coup d'un soir. Ce qui est pas forcément gênant, mais ce qui est un peu bizarre. Après, l'objectif du niveau, c'est juste de prendre son numéro. Et puis, je pense que de toute façon, ramener une stripteaseuse à la maison le premier soir, c'est quand même assez rare, voire c'est très rare. Donc ça, je pense pas, ça c'est plus pour coup d'un soir. Et ça aussi, donc je pense qu'on va aller là.
I think the best sex I ever had was with my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Agatha, and it's a few years ago. And actually we had a strange relationship because we didn't have sex for maybe the first month. So we just had all of this connection and sexual tension and all of that stuff. And then by the time we finally had sex, it was so passionate. you know, and really powerful. So I think it was
Really
the best
powerful.
ever. But anyway, you know, that's
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, that's too much maybe to tell you already. But what's something you're really passionate about in life? What's something you love to do?
I'm passionate about cycling.
Yeah? Like outdoors,
Yeah.
not in the gym on the...
No.
Okay. So you love being in nature and you're on your own, just going through. And
You're
beautiful
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Dancers, they're very confident alpha females. So they might often try and kind of intimidate a guy by being sexual. So it's good to handle that in the right way and then move the conversation away.
And they're essentially working. So you want to break the boundary that you were there as a business client rather than...
Exactly.
Ah, les deux filles qui dansent, je dirais pas non plus, hein. Y a pas de
I
souci.
study business.
Oh yeah?
And I want to have my own business in the future. And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Pourquoi tout le monde veut stream sur Twitch? Alors, l'encourage lui dire qu'elle peut y arriver, ça me semble très bien. Lui dire qu'elle n'a aucune chance parce que ce n'est même pas une bonne stripteaseuse, c'est vraiment impoli et méchant. Lui dire d'être plus précise. Je pense que tu es encouragé, c'est toujours.
You know what? I don't know you too well, but I really think you will achieve your goals. I'm sure you will, actually. Because you seem so smart and yeah, I'm sure you'll be happy and have your own business and be a top Twitch streamer. It should all come true.
Thanks. Thank you for your support.
Anytime.
C'est peut-être pas la meilleure, peut-être que préciser c'était.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
The thing is, it was an opportunity to kind of say, okay, you know, let's get that more precise, let's understand that a little bit more,
Okay,
give some
delve into
advice
it,
or
yeah.
something, yeah. And to just say, yeah, I believe in you, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
this is
maybe a little
true.
bit too easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen, do you think it's time for a dance?
Alors, lui dire d'aller voir d'autres mecs pour gagner de l'argent puis revenir te voir, ça j'aime beaucoup. Dire ouais, je veux bien une danse, appelle-moi cette fille. Allez, c'est parti. Bon, je pense que là est de très loin la meilleure. Voilà, on veut pas être le client lambda qu'elle voit tous les soirs. Nous, on est plus s'intéresser dans une relation un peu plus sérieuse et on n'est pas intéressé d'avoir du sexe comme de l'argent.
Yeah, of course you're working, so I know you need to earn some money, so I wouldn't be opposed to that. So why don't you find another guy, maybe like this guy, and then you can come back after? Give him some dances, come back to me.
I think I'll stay here.
Yeah?
Le chauve qui
This
fait
is
le
cool
petit clin
because
d'œil.
you're remembering that she needs to work, she needs to make money, but you're kind of saying, you know, you can go and do that.
Il est
but
bien
when
cet
you're
épisode.
free, you know,
J'aime
like
beaucoup.
this is your base, you can come hang out with me and have a good conversation.
And I also think it puts the ball in her court, so she's in control of the situation.
And if she agrees to stay or comes back to you, then it's a sign of interest.
J'aime
Are you
bien
always
celui-là,
here, or
il
do you have a
change un
chance
peu
to travel
d'habitude.
sometimes?
I do travel
Les
sometimes.
voyages, toujours.
That's good. And where's your favorite place?
My favorite place is Cyprus.
Ouh.
It has very beautiful nature and nice people.
Okay, and how do you feel when you're there?
I feel very relaxed and like at home. Just happy.
You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
No?
I think you would love it there
Oh.
because it has the sea, surrounded by mountains, so you can, you know, always be in nature.
montagnes à
But then you've got
Barcelone?
the city nearby, lovely foods. You should definitely go. I think it's your kind of place.
Yeah, it is.
Je vais pas avoir vu de montagne à Barcelone. Alors, découvrir son vrai prénom. Pourquoi pas. Lui demander si elle a de la coke. Un peu trop tôt. Lui proposer de partir en vacances quelque part. Alors. J'adore ce jeu. J'adore cet épisode, il est vraiment sympa. Il change. Alors son vrai prénom, je pense que ça peut attendre. Moi, j'aime bien proposer de partir en vacances quelque part. Je fais ça. Ça permet dans la tête des deux de prévoir un truc, même si on rigole. Ah ouais, on devrait. Ah, tu vas aller là. Ah, moi aussi. Ah ouais. Ah, ça serait cool qu'on y aille ensemble un week-end, machin. même si on sait que c'est pas sérieux pour les deux pour l'instant, on vient à peine de se rencontrer, ça, enfin je sais pas, moi j'ai toujours trouvé ça bien. Je trouve que c'est toujours une bonne idée de faire ça, donc je pense que
We could
je
travel
vais lancer.
somewhere. Maybe we go to Barcelona.
Mais faut
hang out
faut
there a
rester
few
dans
days.
le pas
Then maybe
super
we go
sérieux,
somewhere
quoi.
like Dubai. Have you been to Dubai?
No,
Juste
No,
projet, idée.
Go there. They've got
Maybe.
nice
Comme ça.
hotels. We could do that, right? But if I'm going to do that, I need to know your real name. Yeah? I can't
Oh.
keep calling you Amber. Like I'm going on holiday with Amber. So what's your real name?
my name is Jenny.
Jenny. All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, and I think very beautiful girls that meet lots of guys get these offers all the time. Like, fly with me on to Dubai, and
Ah, c'est
you know,
peut-être
like
possible, hein.
Mahmoud, you know, come and sit on my yacht and all of that stuff.
Yeah, and it's a bit flashy too soon.
Yeah, too much. You can.
Ça
can take
dépend
that.
comment tu le
Also,
fais.
I think a guy that dangles fancy things very quickly is almost saying, "I don't have much else to offer."
Absolutely, that's what I was going to come on to. Absolutely, I totally agree.
So it should be subtle. It's like, "Oh yeah, I have a Ferrari, but anyway, blah blah blah." Not.
Ouais,
Let me
après,
take you for a drive in the
quand on
Ferrari.
parle de
immediately.
voyage,
Because you'd have
on
nothing
parle pas
to talk
forcément
about in the
d'offrir
Ferrari.
le voyage.
Exactly.
Je sais pas, là il ramène à l'argent.
Actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So, since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
Non, juste pour revenir sur l'histoire de voyage, moi j'aime bien, mais après, faut pas non plus. Enfin, si vous avez des thunes, dire à la fille, ouais, moi j'ai plein de thunes, je t'invite en vacances une semaine dans la ville que tu veux. Ça, voilà, comme ils disent, ça fait oui, bah, j'ai que l'argent d'intéressant chez moi, surtout si c'est vraiment au début de la rencontre, c'est pas top. Mais juste dire, genre une bonne question que j'aime bien dire aux filles ou même aux mecs, n'importe qui, pour une bonne conversation, c'est si tu pouvais vivre dans n'importe quelle ville, et si tu avais les moyens de vivre dans cette ville, où est-ce que tu aimerais vivre? Et voilà, après ça parle de voyage et tout, c'est toujours sympa. Alors, elle veut ouvrir un refuge pour chiens, ce qui est assez louable. Lui raconter une histoire de chat, pas trop le rapport. Développer, lui offrir un cocktail au bar. À ce moment, je pense que c'est pas gênant de lui offrir un truc à boire. Lui raconter la faute et aller chasser le renard. Bah, j'aime pas trop celle-là, mais je pense que les deux autres sont pas très bien.
Dog rescue center would be great because you know so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place. But if you care about animals, you should really do it. You know, and that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Listen, look, I saw earlier the barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails.
Yeah.
I saw. If you're ready for a break, why don't we go have a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, let's
Yeah?
go. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm still waiting for Mahmoud, but it's really
Mahmoud!
late. So.
Ah, j'ai envie de voir Marmotte dans le club de striptease.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Old fashioned.
C'est quoi?
So moving the action to the bar is nice. It's kind of like a mini date. You know, you're in this environment and you're saying, okay, let's go over there together for a moment.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as
On
well.
peut rester dans le canapé aussi. Je sais pas.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah,
And what should we get? Whiskey sour?
why not?
Hey man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please? Thanks very much.
You know what? Actually, I like living in the city, but sometimes I miss my family back home.
Oh yeah, you're all alone here.
Yeah,
That's quite hard, right? Because you come like to be an independent woman and do your work, do all your stuff. But of course, family is so important, yeah. So it must be tough,
yeah, it's really difficult. Sometimes.
but still exciting.
And what's for you important in your life?
Alors, parler de tes passions et dire clairement ce que tu attends dans la vie. Ça me semble ok. Dire que tu es très flexible et que tu ne cherches rien en particulier. Ça fait vraiment, j'ai pas d'ambition, je sais pas trop ce que je fais dans ma vie, je commence à déprimer, c'est pas top. Partir du principe qu'elle veut baiser, aller droit au but, bon, encore une fois, c'est pas l'objectif. Ça pourrait être bien dans certains contextes, mais pas dans celui-là. Honnêtement, j'ai juste envie de jouer aux jeux vidéo, de baiser des filles, tu comprends, ouais, c'est pas top. C'est assez honnête, je m'identifie pas mal à la réponse D, mais je pense que pas terrible de la dire comme ça. Je pense que là est la
That's an
meilleure.
interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance between the things that you need to do, like working, earning money, all of that, rubbish, and then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for, your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me, the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and to have, like a real connection with people. And then I think, I'll be happy.
That's nice.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is actually attractive
Ouais,
for a
ça,
guy to
ils
do.
en
At
ont
least
déjà
I think
parlé,
so.
oui.
What do you think, Charlotte?
Absolutely. If you can talk passionately about your hobbies and your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people in and gives them that kind of good energy. So yeah, it's the right option.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
Well, why don't you order something? You want some food?
I'm not gonna eat when I'm working.
No?
No.
Okay, well, what kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food, like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm
Yeah.
half Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. My granny, she lives in the south of Italy. She makes like amazing pasta, fresh pasta sauce. Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry, but it's really, really good.
Alors lui dirait, écoute, je suis chaud bouillant et si c'est dans les chiottes. Lui parle de ce que tu aimes manger. Je crois que je m'aime toi, tu vas être mon petit ami. Ah là là, putain, ils ont tellement dû se marrer avec les questions. Et aller tourner, après. Lui proposer de vous revoir autour d'un dîner pendant un jour de congé. C'est peut-être un peu tôt de proposer un dîner, mais pourquoi pas. Lui parler de ce qu'on aime manger, c'est bien aussi. Allez, on va jouer un peu avec variance.
I've got a good idea. One night when you're not working, we could go out for a nice dinner. Go to a cool Italian place, have some wine, some pasta. I think it'd be really good. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds nice.
All right, great.
Bon.
I think this
Could be.
puts the ball in her court again. You're leaving it up to her to understand that work is important, but it's on her terms.
Yeah, and a dinner is probably quite a good date in this situation. Good one to suggest. I'm
Pourquoi?
enjoying your company, actually, so
Précise.
we should keep in touch. Why don't you give me your number?
Of course, I will give you my number.
Okay.
Alors, comment voir son numéro? Le mémoriser, je pense pas que ce soit la meilleure idée. L'enregistrer avec le mémo vocal. Je pense que lui donner son téléphone est beaucoup plus simple. Je comprends pas trop cette
All right,
question.
babe. Well, great. So here you go. Put your number in my phone.
No. You're not allowed
What do
to
you
do
mean?
that here.
No,
No.
it's fine. Of course you go.
No.
Oh, man,
Ah.
what are you doing? Baby, come on. Help me.
Ah.
Jenny, what's your number? Say
Ah,
it. Call it.
c'est le piège.
Chant it.
Ah, je me suis fait avoir. C'est le piège.
So this is a no-no. Obviously, if she handles your phone, then the bouncers are going to not like it because it's against the rules.
Ah, je savais pas du tout ça.
No rule breakers.
Mémoriser 8 chiffres, c'est chaud quand même.
Like, I know you'll get in trouble if someone sees you give me your number, so just tell me. I have a really good memory. Go on, what's your number?
So it's 29 955
Okay.
72
Voilà.
11.
Okay, I've got it.
On va l'oublier.
I'll message you later.
C'est chaud.
Not the best thing. Do you have a
Ouais.
great memory?
I think I have a pretty good memory, but I wouldn't want to test it on a phone number.
291670790.
291670710.
Oh putain, bâtard. Non, c'est le C. Ouais, c'est la C, hein.
Congratulations, you either correctly guessed or you really did remember the number, so nice one.
Oh putain, on a eu chaud. Ah, ce piège de pute de redire
That's the
les
right
noms.
option. Well done. You
Bon.
avoided a horrible death.
Alors au début on était très bien.
That could be funny.
Écraser les couilles c'était pas top.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Celui-là était
The
pas top
thing
non
is-
plus, ok. Ça c'était bien. Alors partir en vacances c'était pas aimé,
Yeah,
parce
and
que ça
I think
sous-entend que t'as de l'argent. Et mémoriser qui était pas ouf. Eh ben écoutez,
That's the right
on va refaire en 100%.
Alright, guys.
Hein?
That's the right option.
Alors, donc on y va. Un jour, 2 semaines. On prend un
Soft
pantalon doux. On approche. Non, on n'approche pas la tisseuse. On va s'asseoir et on la regarde.
So,
On sort sa bite. Non, je déconne. On lui demande pourquoi choisir cette
Here's
scène.
And I think
Je suis content. Au début, j'ai bien joué. On aime son
think it's
prénom.
great.
Enfin, son nom de scène.
let me get.
Richard avec
My
mon
name's
scène, c'est subtil.
I
Alors. Donc, lui dire de s'asseoir à côté de toi.
listen, I like your vibe, but why don't you have a seat next to me? It'll be more comfortable. We can talk better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Je
It's
pense
a little
ça.
bit early.
C'est un petit peu violent comme rembarrage, mais je pense que c'est ok.
That's better. Cool, nice one, because obviously it's a potentially sexual environment, but if you want to establish a real connection, you kind of want to break that, dancer-client barrier. Don't be upset, nothing personal.
Ok, ça c'est. Merde!
It's an
Merde!
ambiguity.
J'ai appuyé 2 fois sur.
We need to get you out of here. What are we gonna do?
J'ai appuyé 2 fois sur espace.
Wait, let me think. You need to come and work for me. I give you a new job, and you need to live with me. We need to get you out of here. Look at all these fucking guys and this
Fine with
horrible
my
girls.
job.
Yeah, I know you need to say that because they might be listening.
Maybe listening.
Are you
But
taking
just
my
come
serious?
with me. I'll give you a car.
No.
You can come stay in my house. Sleep in my bed. I'll sleep in the bathroom. It's all right, babe. I'm gonna save you from this
No,
shit.
no.
Don't worry.
I'm scared.
Where are you going?
No.
Stay here.
No, just let me go.
You need to stay with me.
No, I don't
We'll
want.
go together. Just stay with me. Stay with me, darling.
No.
Where are you going? Hey, what are you doing? It's your chance. I'm your savior, baby. They must have a passport.
Il doit avoir son
No, that
passeport.
elite. This was a nice attempt, I think.
Yeah. So why didn't it work?
She didn't want saving.
Elle voulait pas te sauver. Bon alors, c'était un misclick. Alors, sexy, mais on n'est pas là que pour le physique.
This is
You know, I
Lui dire puis changer de sujet. On veut pas vraiment parler de sexe tout de
Danser,
suite.
you know what?
Et on montre qu'on n'est pas comme tous les mecs où le sexe c'est notre priorité numéro 1. Bon, en général, quand on est dans les strip clubs, c'est pour ça. Alors, donc l'encourager et lui dire qu'elle peut y arriver, c'était pas mal, mais voilà, je pense que lui dire d'être plus précis, c'est mieux.
Well, those are great goals, and I really hope you achieve them, but something that will really help you. And do you mind me giving you some advice? Because I've worked in business for a long time. So you need to make your goals very precise. So really say, instead of just I want to have my own business or I want to be, on Twitch, say that I want to have my own online business that is selling this, that is that popular, that makes that much money. Really, really precise. I want to be on Twitch. I want to be one of the top 100. Find out how many subscribers that means. And then you need to go backwards and find all of the steps that would take you there. Make each one very clear, and then you break it down into a series of small goals.
Ça,
And then
c'est
you
bien en
can
plus.
take action and constantly be moving towards your goals. So make it really specific, really precise, always know what you need to do next, and then you're much more likely to achieve your goals.
Wow, that's really good advice.
Anytime.
Thank you very much.
C'est vraiment des bons conseils en plus.
This is a nice answer. Obviously, it's an opportunity to kind of demonstrate some wisdom and a little bit of a challenge while still being encouraging.
Yeah, and you want to be treated professionally as well.
Listen, do you think it's time?
Alors, la danse. Je vais dire qu'on n'est pas
Yeah, of course.
comme tous les pigeons.
This is cool. Are you always here?
Donc du coup, juste découvrir son vrai prénom. Alors moi, j'aime toujours bien celle-là, mais là, il part du principe sur celle-là qu'on veut l'inviter. Ce qui est possiblement sous-entendu. Après, ça dépend comment on dit, je pense.
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night, so what's your...
My name is Jenny, but don't tell anyone.
Jenny? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I think this is the right time to find her real
Je
name.
trouve c'est un peu tôt.
Yeah,
mais
if you ask in the beginning, it's
Ouais,
too early. You know, it is quite personal because obviously she's using her stage name to kind of protect her from stalkers and, you know, being on that personal level. But by now, it's already time, and you can. You do look like a Jenny, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to
Alors les chiens. Donc on développe.
Dog rescue
et
center with...
on bouge un petit peu avec elle. Apparemment c'est bien. Je trouve pas ça incroyable, mais why not. Parler de ses passions
That's an interesting...
en montrant qu'on est épanoui,
That's-
c'est toujours intéressant.
Actually, I'm
Sans en
quite
faire
hungry.
trop.
So why don't you...
Lui proposer de bouffer.
I've got a good
une
idea.
fois.
I'm enjoying your company.
You know, I
Et du coup, on va enregistrer le numéro avec le mémo vocal.
Listen, Jenny, I know you're not allowed to give your number in this place. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my phone. Now, oh, look, I've seen a message. Now I'm going to pretend I'm on the phone, but I'm recording.
okay.
So what's your number?
So it's 29
29
955
955
72
72
11.
11. All right, bye, mate. Cool. All right, Mahmoud. I'll see you later, dude. Okay.
Mahmoud n'est toujours pas là.
All right, see ya. I'm sorry. Now I've got your number.
Je ne connaissais pas cette petite astuce.
That's the right option because actually dancers in the club, they're not allowed to give their number out.
Je sais pas ça.
So
Après, ça doit dépendre des
yeah.
striptease aussi.
So
Okay.
a lot of guys don't know it. So if you offer the phone, it's a big faux pas. So recording it
A
with a
big
voice
faux
memo
pas.
is a smart way to do it because no one can see what's going on.
And you can't write it down? Not allowed to do that?
You could do as long as it doesn't look like you're writing down her phone number.
Alors, est-ce qu'on a eu le 100%? On a eu le
That's the right
100% du
option.
premier coup.
Well done.
Du deuxième,
Avoided a
pardon.
horrible death.
Eh ben, nickel. On va explorer les réponses
Alright,
trolls.
guys, got Cuphead to...
Alors, insulter les gens sur Twitch, ce que je pourrais faire en direct.
Alright, John Tag. I tell you what. I'm shit at games. Maybe I'm shit at games because I spend all my time fucking your mum. And that's why I'm shit at Cuphead. Yeah, how about that?
Your mom. Alors, qu'est-ce qui va se passer 7 minutes plus tard. What the fuck? Ah, on s'est fait... Oh mon dieu. Ah, c'est des génies, putain. Ah putain, c'est
Yes, I got
excellent.
shot. So,
Yeah.
Super Seducer 3, I'm going to be a ghost.
There we go.
Well
Watch
done.
his face.
Ah, ils sont tarés, putain. Oh, c'est génial. Je crois que c'est la meilleure mauvaise réponse du
That's
jeu
the
pour
right
l'instant. Alors, évidemment, on va pas y aller avant
What were you thinking, man? Obviously that's wrong.
Ils sont pas trop développés.
This is wrong because the women are scantily dressed, and if they're touching your jeans, you know, jeans are quite rough, so it's better to wear something nice and soft, like
Silk
our
trousers.
Yeah, like us guys, you know.
Soft trousers.
Alors, lui mettre une fessée pour attirer son attention. Oh, elle va prendre cher.
Hey baby, how you doing?
Roger!
Bonne claque dans la gueule.
Fuck's Roger. Oh no, not this guy. Help me out, man. Shit. Hey, careful, dude. That's my ass slapping.
C'est ma main pour les fessées.
See, that's the reason they have bouncers in strip clubs.
Yeah.
Because the guys often think that they can, they can touch and stuff.
And you can't.
Ça dépend des trucs.
No.
Alors...
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, how much do you pay for your fake tits? And do they do refunds?
c'est deux refunds.
How much did you pay for your fake dick?
What? It's not fake. It's talking about.
J'ai une fausse bite.
So complimentary.
Plastic surgery, women, what do you think?
I mean, each to their own, but he doesn't need to be so crude about it.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il fait, Progeren?
So what's up?
Hi.
Why are there prostitutes here?
Why are there prostitutes here?
Roger!
C'est quoi ce truc?
Your friend? Oh fuck, not this guy. You alright, mate? How you doing? Good to see you. To leave? Where are we going? Private room?
Private room.
Just get this.
Il prend son verre.
Yeah, see you, darling. So Charlotte, guy on YouTube called the girls in the first game prostitutes. Is that a good thing to say to a girl?
What do you think? Honestly.
If they're not
Il se fout de la gueule d'un mec qui a
it's not
stream
very
le premier
nice.
jeu.
Not very
C'est
nice.
beau, quoi.
But the worst thing is if they actually watch it after, which they did.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine?
No.
What if their mums watched it?
Oh.
Not very nice.
C'est pas cool.
Bad.
Alors, tu payes 800 € pour toucher. Ça dépend des clubs de striptease. Au Mexique, c'est plus ouvert. Allez, ça soit lanceur, regarde. Alors, du coup, on n'a pas approché directement.
Hey,
Hi.
like a dress. It's got pearls, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Very nice.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, not long ago.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic.
In this case, yeah, it's a little bit weird because you're approaching and then you're not going to have a dance. And it's like, well, why were you approaching me? And yeah, so better to let her make that first step.
Yeah.
Alors, sortir ta bite pour lui prouver que tu es un bien meilleur stripteaseur.
Listen, I'm sure you're a fantastic stripper, very beautiful, sexy girl, but I think I'm better. Check this out. Look.
Oh my god! Look, guys! What a pencil dick! Come! Oh my god!
Le mec, il se fout de sa gueule.
Oh my god!
bitch! Fuck you all.
This is harassment 101.
This is harassment 102.
And that's accepted.
Alors, établir un lien en disant que le nom de stripteaseuse est
No, my mum
Amber.
was a stripper, and yeah, her name was Amber as well, actually. Yeah, cool, right?
C'est trop bizarre.
Actually, in fact, she still is a stripper sometimes.
What the fuck?
This would be super embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Not like sitting here filing nails.
You can do me after. Oh, and also our friend. There's a queue now.
Listen,
Soyons
darling, we
violents.
both know Amber's not your real name, so tell me, what did your mama call you?
Okay, but you can call me Amber for now.
Yeah, alright then. So this one, yeah, could be interesting, but also could be very boring.
Yeah. Could be better.
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
Lui demander s'il a déjà sucé pour de l'argent.
Listen, babe. Do you suck dick for money? What do you think?
I'm not gonna suck your dick. Maybe your sister's gonna suck your dick, huh?
Maybe you can be my sister. Yeah? No?
Peut-être que ta sœur peut te sucer. Ah bah, tu pourrais être ma sœur, mais... C'est rare, putain.
Oh, fuck, not you again, man. Come on.
Et encore lui.
Not this guy, yeah? Alright.
Et le Black qui le vire tout le temps.
It's a very rude question, obviously.
Ça doit être lui d'ailleurs,
rude and sleazy.
le mec de gauche.
You know what? I think that's the perfect name for you because Amber is really cheap, kind of tacky. And yeah, it just goes great. So well done.
You know what? You can't afford me.
Huh?
And I'm sure I make more money than you.
Ah, ego.
And I'm much younger than you.
Oh, come on. I'm
Ego,
37.
ego.
You must be older. How many kids you got?
Jerk.
Oh, shit. This one was quite milfy as well. I liked her. Oh, yeah. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Okay.
Just insulting.
Ils ont bouffé combien des raisins?
You know what? I was reading New Scientist the other day, and they had this interesting article. It was about amber, right? So it's connected to you. So basically, the scientists, they found this old piece of amber, and inside it there was a mosquito. They analyzed it, and it was an 80 million year old mosquito.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
And it had blood inside because it just bit something. And guess what it bit? A T-Rex. So they've extracted the blood, extracted the DNA from the blood. Somehow it's all still okay. And they're going to grow a T-Rex. Can you believe it? So we're going to have it. It's so cool. And it's all, you know, because of Amber. So maybe you could remember that and then tell people it's like an interesting story about your name.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? God,
Yeah.
that New Scientist just every week.
Yeah.
So
Ça fait un peu geek de la manière où il l'a dit.
Okay, maybe a little bit boring, not too bad. I thought it's quite interesting, but
It could be better.
could be better. And also, it wasn't true because it was, yeah, fake science.
So she's going to find out that you're a liar then.
Only if she reads New Scientist
She's bright.
or watches Jurassic Park.
Fake
Everyone's
science.
She's quite young.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park. It's a
J'ai même
classic.
pas vu Jurassic Park. Pendant que j'y pense.
Let me guess, it's your first time here, I can tell.
No, I just came. I'm waiting for my friend Mahmoud. He should be here.
Mahmoud. Je m'appelle Richard, mais tu peux m'appeler Dick la
My
grosse
name's
bite.
Richard, but my friends call me Dick, and I can just tell. that you love dick.
And I can guess that your middle name is Tiny.
No.
Tiny.
Vivian Francis Leon, my middle
Yeah,
name.
Vivian
Yeah,
Francis.
it is Tiny.
No, it's not. When is it?
Ah, ils font beaucoup de blagues sur la petite bite, ils aiment bien.
It's good.
Il a peut-être vraiment une petite bite, on sait pas.
Tiny. You like that one, Charlotte?
No, not particularly my cup of tea.
But that's none of your business, actually. I think I don't know you well enough. But maybe later.
C'est un peu violent comme
Shame.
remarque.
A little bit risky. Maybe not the best.
Are you a banker?
On a déjà fait toutes les autres. Ça, on a fait, du coup, c'était mauvais.
Oh my god. What happened? Oh my god. It's disgusting.
Oh, that was good. Free, didn't
Et-
even pay. Have you
ça-
got tissue, mate?
Ça...
Tissue, dude? Cheers, man. Thank you.
Et franchement, s'il y a une stripteaseuse qui te pète les couilles en t'asseyant sur toi, c'est une bonne technique pour la virer. quoi.
Good. Although, do you know a lot of guys have premature ejaculation problems?
Right.
So when's the right time to bring it up?
Not at this time.
I think these guys might have it. What do you think?
It's still inappropriate to talk about it at this time.
Ah là là. Ok, on a tout vu.
Don't be upset.
Alors, je vais passer aux toilettes vite fait. Je pense qu'on va lui dire qu'elle est trop grosse. Alors, est-ce qu'elle est trop grosse? Mais oui, Tom Trump, on appuie sur
Yeah, baby, you're
t'inquiète.
super sexy. I mean, 100% would bang, for sure. But, you know, you're just a little bit,
Elle est
a
grosse.
bit chubby, bit of a fatso.
Bit
You just
chubby.
need to lose, I don't know, a few pounds here and there. Sorry to say.
All my fat is in my big tits. And
pretty
if
big.
you were a real man, you would appreciate that.
I appreciate it, babe, but just a little bit of friendly advice. A week, some gym, you know, broccoli diet. Just gone to eat a pizza, I think.
Elle est partie manger une pizza. J'adore le mec avec en costard.
That's not the best thing to say, maybe, yeah?
Never.
Never. Ah, ça, c'est vrai que quelle que soit la fille, lui dire qu'elle est trop grosse, je pense pas qu'il y ait un cas où ça passe. Même si la fille dit elle-même qu'elle est grosse, elle veut pas l'entendre. Alors, la sauver, on l'avait fait en misliquant. Et dire qu'elle est belle,
Yeah,
donc c'est
babe,
pas
it's
top.
just so beautiful. Like, obviously, most guys would just notice your boobs and they're fantastic. You've also got such a beautiful face. You look like a cat. And this eye color is like light blue or grey or something.
Thank you very
It's
much.
just mesmerizing. Lips,
Mesmerizing.
Thanks.
hair, curly hair, lovely skin color, soft skin, little hands. Lovely long legs.
Là, ça devient too much.
Little waist. Didn't see your ass properly, but I'm sure it's lovely too. So tasty.
Et c'est pour ça qu'on ne fait pas trop de compliments physiques.
Boring.
It's very boring, it's generic, and you're already far enough into the interaction that if the best compliment you can come up with is you're beautiful, it's not very cool, is it? Because you could have said that right away.
Yeah, really boring, really cliche. Be more creative.
You know, I work.
Allez.
Listen, Amber, you ain't know nothing about good sex until you had this dick right up inside you.
I wouldn't know. And no one will.
Bitch. Might be true though.
Yeah, but it's arrogance, and I'm not interested in
But
arrogance.
what if you say it like that? Ain't know nothing.
It's
it
not
makes
proper
it-
English either.
Ah. So maybe that's why it didn't work.
Potentially. Grammar problems.
Grammar.
Alors, trop bien les potes.
Best sex I ever had. Oh god, I think it was this girl I dated. She's called Margaret, and she just had this amazing ass. And I was just, you know, I talked to her and I was just thinking it's gonna be great, you know. And we got back and I was like, okay, sex time obviously, but we have to do it doggy style because your ass is amazing. I had to take off her thing, and she had this little pussy, like looked so nice. Just bent her over the bed, bang, bang, bang. I don't know, like 15 minutes, reaching round, grabbing her boobs. Not as nice as your boobs, but pretty good. And she's like, yeah, give it to me. Oh, I love it, like that. Amazing. And then that was about 20 minutes, changed a few positions. In the end, she sucked me off. It was so cool. I don't know if that's the best sex I ever had, but that's one of the best ones. And, you know, just...
Okay, I think it's enough. Yeah.
You get the point, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
It's such,
Yeah.
yeah, man, she's sexy. Generally, when you meet confident women that can bring up the subject of sex or talk about sex, you don't want to shy away from that because that could look like, you know, you just can't handle yourself or she's too much for you. But conversely, you don't want to get really into it. So it's kind of quickly acknowledging it and then changing the subject in this environment for sure, and more generally too, is the right way to go.
Because presumably lots of people talk to her about sex on a nightly basis, so
Yeah.
you want to differentiate yourself from other people.
Yeah, because you want to connect on a different level to the other clients.
You know what? I study business.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a de marrant à faire? Allez dire qu'elle a aucune
Listen, baby,
chance.
I give you some free advice, right? I'm a businessman, and right off the bat, I can tell you, you've got zero chance in business, so just get that out of your head. And furthermore, Twitch, like, come on, like maybe 1% chance, but you're not even a good stripper, to be honest. I'd just not bother with all that shit, you know?
Let me show you how I strip.
Yeah, all right, go on then. For free, though, I'm not paying for this shit.
Bonne claque dans la gueule.
Alright, so far so lame. Ah, what you got there? Yeah. Come here, buddy. Alright, yeah. What are you doing? You fucking psycho. Let me go.
N'importe quoi. La grosse chiasse, évidemment. Ah, je l'ai pas vu venir celle-là. Et les autres aussi, elles volent, mais c'est n'importe quoi.
That's very rude.
Totally rude.
Well, those. This isn't.
Listen, do
Oh. Ça, c'est drôle.
Hey, you know what? I think it's about time for a dance, but not from you, you minger. Look, these two girls. That's who I want. Why don't you go and be useful? Go up there and say hello.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, thanks. There we go. Look at these. Yeah, come on, girls. Let's get it on. Oh, you are lovely. Look at you. Oh, and you as well, yeah.
Oh.
Ah, you fucking
En même temps. Ah, c'est
This is no
excellent.
fun. What about my dance? I didn't even get a dance. Well, this was rude, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure how he thought this was going to work.
It didn't work.
Allez, c'est parti.
Hey, you know what? You're a good girl. We could have one dance. Let's not do it here, though. Let's go to the private area, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. I know the way. It's pretty good. So our strip club experts in New
C'est pas
York
rouge.
actually say that it's all right to have some dances, but they're quite rich, so that's all right. And then our guys in London who don't like spending so much money, they say you don't need to. So
je pense que c'est pas
it really
bien.
depends. You can do it both ways. Obviously, if you've got loads of cash, fine. If you
But
haven't,
doesn't it take you out of, you're not
Ouais,
there
ça
on a
fait,
professional,
ça fait client.
you're not there being professional with her and a client. It takes you back into the client zone if you have a dance from her.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it does change the dynamic a little
Yeah.
bit. But there's something where you recognise that she's got to work. So you're like, well, I find you beautiful and I'll pay for the dances. And while you're dancing, I'll talk to you and get to know you. And we'll then sit down, have a drink, then maybe have another dance. And it at least shows that you're
pas fan,
generous
perso.
and that you appreciate her physically. But it's
It's dodgy, potentially.
Are you always here or do you have a chance to travel sometime?
Ouais, je suis pas très fan. Il me demandait s'il y a de la coke.
Listen, baby, this whiskey is a bit weak. So you got something stronger, A little bit of cocaine. White girl. Yeah, you got some? Look, I know.
Yeah. Just wait. Our security guy sells it, so
Yeah?
I will
Alright.
go and get him.
Go on then.
Yeah, just wait.
2 grams.
Le pire, c'est qu'à Mal, c'est vraiment les videurs qui vendent de la coke.
Hey, yeah, man. You got the stuff? You got it? Hey, what are you doing, man? Hey, just a bit of coke, man. Come on. Little bit. Half a gram. Never do drugs, right?
Never.
Do you have any?
No.
Il est content.
I think this.
You do look like a Jenny.
Alors là, j'ai pas trop compris les chats de renard, là.
Jenny, that's so cool about the dogs because I love animals as well. Like, I'm English, and in England we've got all these sports and things with animals. So I've done fox hunting many times. We have the little hounds, take them out, chase the fox, kill the fox. Sometimes eat the fox, usually not. Sometimes eat the dogs, usually not.
Animals.
It's all right, they like it. That's what they're for, to laugh at, to torture and whatever. What's wrong? You come fox hunting. These girls are so sensitive, man. You can't say anything these days, yeah? So, Charlotte, you're English.
Mm-hmm.
From the countryside.
Yes.
Do you partake? Fox hunting?
I don't.
No? Do you like it?
I've never done it, nor I can't see myself ever doing it.
What about badger baiting?
No, again, not on the to-do list.
Okay. Dog fighting?
Nope.
Alors les chats, je suis curieux.
Dogs are
Là.
cool. I like dogs. And what about cats? Do you like cats?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
T'aimes pas les chats?
I like cats. I used to have this cat when I was a young boy. How old? I don't know. 4 years old. We got a cat. Let me tell you about him. His name's Magic. Let's go to the bar, get some cocktails.
Okay, let's
Come on, I'll
go.
buy you a cocktail.
Okay.
So anyway, this cat, black and white, Magic. and I used to pull his tail all the time. So he actually ran away. I think he got run over. We never saw him again. True story about my cat, that was. But in reality, you know, generally in this situation, you want to listen more and kind of delve deeper and connect. And telling your own story, if you're a great storyteller, it could be interesting, but it could also shut her down.
Yeah.
That wasn't funny. It was about a cat that ran away.
Oh, okay.
A bit of a downer.
Okay, yeah, not good.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah.
And what should we get?
Alors... Honnêtement, j'ai juste envie de jouer aux jeux vidéo
I
et
really
de
like
tester
two
des
things. I like playing computer games. I like playing Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, all that. But I also like fucking girls. So really, I just have this fantasy. I'm just playing the game, and she's sucking me off, and then, you know, I'm playing it and bumming her and
Stop
stuff.
talking bullshit. I'm gonna punch you in your dick.
In my dick.
Yeah.
You could do that, but I know some ancient secrets, and I can just suck my balls and dick
Don't
in.
know.
Wait, let me do it. I'll suck my balls and dick inside my body, and then it won't hurt. Wait. Nothing. Don't do nothing.
What?
Barman, try. Keep trying. I'll drink, Steve. Is that it? You give up? Weakling.
Weakling.
You want to try, babe? Come. Call me Iron Dick.
Iron Dick.
Charlotte, I'm gonna need some help here with this one. What was?
I think that there's honesty and then there's honesty. You understand? No.
Alors, partir du principe que le baiser, elle est
Listen,
droite
darling,
au
on
but.
second thoughts, I probably won't even drink that drink. I'm just a bit tired. So why don't I give you my phone? You bang your digits in there, and then I'll bang your brains out one day. Just come around, you know, slip it in quickly. I'll have more-
Okay,
So I'll
yeah.
put your number. Where you going? Hey, where you going? Hey, dude, she took my phone. Come on, man, she took my phone. Hey, Siri, call the police, man.
Siri, je le sais.
Siri! Siri! Yeah, this is not right because, well, it's rude.
Alors...
I'm happy to tell you all about that, but you know, this is only date number 1, so why don't we wait for date number 2 and then I'll tell you everything.
Okay, fair enough.
So this pretty much describes me, like I'm not too bothered about stuff, but I understand that it's not that attractive and it's always
Fake
good.
it till you make it.
Yeah, well, you should be, like, women are very attracted to men that are driven, generally. And guys that, I don't know what I want to do, I'm not sure,
crumbs.
I don't really like that. It's not,
No.
doesn't
Gosh,
really do
no,
it,
that's
does
not
it?
attractive, no.
Clairement.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
Well, why don't you order something? You want...
C'est marrant, j'ai faim et moi j'aurais mis comme proposition, bah mange ma bite, mais ce n'est pas dans les options. Après il y a ça.
Jenny, you know, I'm so happy we met, and I think we have this beautiful connection. So would you say you come tuck me off in the toilet? Just a quick BJ, you know? You up for it? Yeah?
Richard,
What's up?
you disappointed me so much.
Why, darling?
I thought you were a good guy,
I'm
but
good, I just like getting sucked off.
you're just an asshole.
I mean, I've heard it before, but...
Genre,
Alright.
on me l'a déjà faite, mais...
Ah. Hey, babe. How you doing? You want a whiskey? You busy? Alright, I'll just watch you for a bit, and I'll go to the toilet.
Ugh, this is abhorrent behaviour.
Abhorrent, yeah?
Yes.
Agreed. You know what, Jenny? I just feel so good with you, and before tonight I was looking for someone. Just someone to be with, to be my girlfriend. And now I found you. And, you know, I think I'm in love already. I'm just so happy.
Oh, that's so sweet, but actually you're not my type.
What? What do you mean?
Just don't like you.
Huh? I mean you don't like me? Baby, no? Where are you going? Darling. Mr. Lonely, Mr. Lonely, all on my own. This is too much, right? Too romantic.
Yeah, a little bit too much too soon.
Wait a month or so, yeah? 2 months?
Well, I'm not sure, but not on the first meeting.
Let's have a little drink. Oh, do you like Indian food?
Not really.
I love Indian food, you know? I quite like spicy food. What you do is you order like a few different curries. Maybe get a really spicy one, then a more creamy one, like a korma. Then you need the naan bread. You can get garlic naan, Peshwari naan, butter naan, whatever. They're all good. And then this cucumber raita, very important because it's kind of like yogurt but with cucumber. Very, very nice. And mango chutney, delicious on the side. You know, put it all on the plate, eat it. It's lovely. Indian food's great, but not every day. If you have it too much, it's really heavy. But like once a month, you really, I need Indian food and have some Indian food.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Indian food it was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been to India?
No, but I've been to Indian restaurants.
Okay. You see why I went there?
Yeah, and I blocked you.
Yeah, you did. Wasn't good. Lesson learned.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't talk about Indian food too much. Maybe.
J'ai pas trop compris.
I'm enjoying your company, actually.
You know, it was nice.
Alors, le numéro, on avait déjà tout. Ah, on avait fini. Aïe,
That's
aïe,
the right
aïe.
option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death.
Ok. Eh ben, le club de striptease est déjà fait. Nous allons aller à la recherche d'une aventure d'un soir. Alors, je vais juste faire une pause de quelques minutes. Je vais redémarrer le stream pour la vidéo YouTube et je